I got the role in The Black Prince. And I played the second lead next to Satinder Sartaaj. And I had to work really hard to get that role. I auditioned in Los Angeles, and then I went and auditioned in England.
You actually approached the director.
The director.
This
that's
is
right.
what I love, because I remember I interviewed on the red carpet,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, they probably saw you, and they
Yeah.
approached you, and you're like, no, I heard about it. I think you contacted the director on Facebook.
Yeah, I reached out to Kavi Raz. Kavi was a fantastic guy and directed The Black Prince. My dad had sent me an email saying, you know, it was a Hollywood Reporter article that said that Satinder Sartaaj, Shabana Azmi, and Jason Fleming, Amanda Root are doing a picture about Maharaja Dalip Singh. And, you know, then I thought, okay, well, here's another opportunity where, you know, a pug might not be a problem. And so I reached out to Kaviji and I said, listen, this is who I am, this is what I do, and here's what I think I could do for you. And I didn't really hear back from him for a little while, but then he finally did reach out and said, look, there is a second lead role. The Maharaja had a right-hand man, you know, how's your British accent? And I said, I could do it. And so I eventually ended up meeting him at his house in LA. It wasn't an official audition, but it was in sorts, you know.
Did he tell you to come, or did you show up?
I happened to be in Los Angeles.
Okay, happened to be.
I happened to be in Los Angeles, yeah, with a sports car and top down, wearing a three-piece suit. Yeah, I happened to be there. So met him. We had a great vibe. It was really cool. And again, I didn't hear back from him. So I was like, yo, Paji, what's going on? You know, and he said, you know, we're still looking. And
Ouch.
yeah, we're still looking. Because I had never really sent him a self-tape of the lines from a scene.
Yeah.
But eventually he did ask me to do that, which I did. Recorded it on my phone and sent it over some terrible Wi-Fi in upstate New York. But that being said and done, still nothing. And I called him and I said, you know, what's up? Like, and his phone was ringing with the UK ring. And I said, oh my God, they're already there. They're already there. Like, now what? So he answered. He said, Rup, I'm in London and we're auditioning. And I said, look, Kavi, I'm flying to Lahore for a show. It's a Toronto, Dubai, Lahore flight. I can change it and come through London if you think I should. He said, I think you should. So I literally went from the airport to the shoot, to the audition. And I'll never forget walking in and seeing all these tall, handsome Sardars with perfect British accents. And I was like, beta, ja wapas.
Oh, man.
Turn around and go back because, you know, this is not going to happen. Eventually, Nikki Topping, the casting director, said, you know, come on in. And they kept me there for a while. They auditioned me. And then they said, hey, stick around, meet the producers. And eventually, they offered me the role.
The same day?
No,
Did you find out?
No. I had gone to Lahore for the show, came back to Toronto, and it's funny. I actually remember getting the email. You know when you get a notification on your phone, and it said, "We're sorry," and that was the email. And I woke up in the morning to this email, and I said, "Oh." So I put the phone down, and I thought, you know, it's cool because I felt like I lived again. I felt like, you know, I was going for something, and like it was kind of like when we were looking for an album, you know. Getting that record deal. And it's a high for me. I loved it. Going to LA, going to London, meeting people, being vulnerable.
And taking risks.
And
the fact that
taking
you were
major
like
risks.
following up with him.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would have been like, oh, I didn't hear from him. But you were like, I'm just going to keep poking at him, even if
I
it's
was
annoying.
relentless. Yeah, I was. I like to call it charming persistence.
I like that better. Yeah.
Right? Because there's a fine line between persistence and nagging. And as soon as you cross that, nobody wants to hear from you. And, you know, you just get the block and delete. And so I was like, okay, you know, just be cool about it and do it. Anyway, so I get the email and I said it was okay because, you know, I was a finalist from a lot of people and this was something that I wanted. And then I opened the email and said, we're sorry it took so long.
But you
we're
got the
we're
part.
offering you the role. And
I love that you had to find out in an email too. They didn't only call you.
they had to make it official first.
Yes.
And then, you know, within a month, I got my UK working visa and I was sharing an apartment with Satinder Sartaaj for 4 weeks, who's a god, a vocalist that I've looked up to forever. And, you know.
Oh, so you were a fan.
Oh, my God, of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because it's cool if you know someone in the industry, you're like, I like your music, but you're not like, you know, a
No,
huge,
no,
I'm going to like start freaking out and secretly videotaping like you. But you were an actual fan.
Yeah, I was a fan. I still am.
I wonder if he knew, and he's like...
I told him the second I met him, I was like, dude, big fan. Let's just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Big fan. I know your songs.